Welcome back to the show, guys. This right here is still ESPLASH on TVC. You know, I've been flipping my hair. I'm like, you know what? Let me show you guys how long it is.
Give them the Friday.
It's not easy to have very long hair.
Friday
so I have to give you everything.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, before we came back, we gave you Holy Father by Victony. Steady setting the turn for the weekend. And if you're just joining in, I can tell you, you have missed about 15 minutes of the show.
Yes,
so yeah, from next week, set that alarm. 12 o'clock, ESPLASH comes on your screen. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going straight to what has been going on in the entertainment industry for the past 24 hours. And yes, Davido has reacted as Ubi Franklin denies claims he stole a wristwatch at his Miami wedding. Now, music executive Ubi Franklin has dismissed claims he stole a luxury wristwatch at singer Davido's wedding ceremony in Miami, United States. Now, unfounded rumors circulated online claiming that Ubi was enmeshed in a stolen watch situation. Now, the rumors allege that he stole the watch from a luxury jeweler, Benny. Now, in a statement he released on his X handle, Ubi stated what transpired and stressed that he is not a thief, as being painted, writing, "I'm currently aware of the recent circulation on social media linking my name to an alleged theft. I wish to make it clear that these allegations are completely false and misleading." Narrating the event in Miami, Ubi said a man identified as Benny had approached him with an offer to sell a wristwatch. Now, he stated, "After reviewing the item and confirming its previous ownership, I decided not to purchase it in order to avoid any potential complications. And I clearly communicated that to him." Now, he added that during the church service at the wedding, Benny sent his brother to deliver a totally different wristwatch, which he bought and paid for in full, as he explained. He said, "Given the busy circumstances surrounding the wedding, I was in possession of both wristwatches and wore the one he sent to me through his brother." Now, according to him, he left Miami right after the wedding to prepare for his sister's funeral. And while in the air, Benny contacted him about the other wristwatch. He went on, "I want to state clearly, I know be thief. I am not a thief. I have never stolen from anyone in my life. I purchased the wristwatch and I paid in full from Benny," Ubi Franklin said. Now, adding that Benny had already refuted the theft rumor earlier in the day, calling the matter an extremely difficult and sensitive time for him and his family. Now, he stressed that this will be his last public statement on the issue. Now, Davido also took to Ubi's handle to tell him that he does not owe anyone any explanation, writing, "You owe nobody any explanation. Fools." Wow. Wahoo.
I love it. I love the energy. I love that Davido is always standing up for his guys.
And supporting his guys.
And he always supports them. And when something is wrong, it would come out to say it. But then this whole theft thing started after Davido's wedding.
Yes.
And before this whole thing started, we saw Ubi Franklin on social media talking about how Chioma has done a lot for Davido that people do not know.
Yeah,
because she doesn't post on social media, and that on his 30th birthday, she bought 30 gifts. But he wasn't on social media because he says Chioma is a private person. And then suddenly this came out and everyone was like, what's going on? But I'm just glad he has cleared the air. And if Benny has also refuted the claims, then I don't see any reason why this should keep going on.
So you see this situation is a situation
really
of bad news flying further than good news. I mean, before yesterday, we heard that a wristwatch was stolen.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't attach Ubi Franklin's name to it at any point. I mean, I didn't even see them mention Ubi Franklin or call him out for stealing anything. But I feel like it's just a dent on his image
and his brand,
on his name and on his brand. Because, you know, the place that it has gotten to, that Ubi Franklin probably stole the wristwatch. It will not get there that, you know, he did steal the wristwatch and he actually purchased a different wristwatch. I just feel like we should do better on social media and off social media, you know, in putting out people's names entangled with things like this. I feel like we should actually just do better.
Let me tell you something. I feel like there should be a law or a rule put in place right now that the same people that peddle the bad rumors, when the claim has come out and there's a new story that didn't happen, those same people should take it back to where they took it to. Because it is crazy when negative news comes out, it goes nationwide. But when the refusion or when people come out to debunk it, it doesn't go far. It's just really, really sad.
It's really, really sad, and I hope this thing clears up very soon. I feel like even if you steal a luxury wristwatch, I don't feel like a luxury wristwatch is not something.
Cannot just wear it anywhere.
Because you can't wear it anywhere. You can't sell it anywhere. They will actually know, because it's not 100,000 naira wristwatch. Neither is it 1 million naira wristwatch. It's actually like a lot of money.
See, this matter is already giving me a headache. Please, let's just move on already.
Moving on.
Ha! All right, guys, next up, Tiwa Savage admits she's still looking for somebody's son with luxury and no luggage. Afrobeats queen Tiwa Savage has revealed that she's still on the hunt for an ideal man, but admits her checklist might be a little too exclusive. In a recent interview, the Somebody's Son hitmaker playfully confessed that her search for Mr. Right has been narrowed down to very specific criteria. I'm still looking for somebody's son I don't have, and I think it's because I'm looking for specific things, Tiwa said with a laugh. I quote, "Maybe I need to narrow my search down because what I'm actually looking for is someone who has a private plane, a yacht, someone who doesn't have baby mama drama because I can't deal. It's not my problem. I don't have time to wait for a whole year," end of quote. The singer also shared a tongue-in-cheek tip for other singles still searching for love, borrowing a mantra from an interviewer Shannon. And I quote, "Listen, if you're still looking for somebody's son, this is Shannon's advice. Listen to somebody's son 30 times a day for 30 days. By the 31st day, you'll get somebody's son. But I can't guarantee you what kind of person you're going to get to." End of quote, she joked. This light-hearted confession comes just weeks after Tiwa made a more serious revelation, saying she had never experienced real love outside the bond she had with her son, Jamil. I quote, "Every time I look back at my relationships, it wasn't love, it was just infatuation," and of course, she said, admitting she's doubtful about finding a soulmate in this lifetime. Tiwa has also been candid about her dating preferences, previously stating that she's been avoiding Nigerian men because, while they have swag and know how to splash cash, they often fall short in the romance department. And I quote, "They're not really romantic when it comes down to it," she noted. "I'm not looking for that," end of quote. The queen has spoken.
Honestly,
African
yeah,
bad
I
girl.
feel like you have to stay one place. You cannot have everything in one man. Ow! Now, you already said Nigerian men have money. You already said they look good. And
But they are not romantic.
Splash the cash. But they are not romantic.
And she wants it all.
I feel like somebody that has a lot of money, that has actually a lot of money, like a lot of money to have a private plane and to have like a yacht and all of that, would not really have time to be, you know, writing you cute notes and everything.
No, there are people that actually have the time. They take little time, you know.
So,
it's a little effort.
For example, my godfather in my dreams, imagine Sir Dangote, and my other godfather in my also dream, Sir Otedola, and all of that. Imagine we had here, you know, trying to gather their money together and, you know, make more investments and get more money and everything. Do you really think they'll have the time to, you know, like open doors for you, write you cute notes, you know? I mean, I understand send you flowers. They're all like, there's so many vendors for that and everything. But you really think they'll have the time to do all those.
You'll be shocked at what happens behind the scenes.
Well, that's
when the cameras are not on. You will be shocked.
I mean, Daddy, that time all right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope she finds somebody's son at some point.
Why are you pointing to me? Why are you pointing at me?
Have you found somebody's son?
I've not.
So starting from tomorrow is 16th.
What's the next news? What's the next story?
Let's say you listen to somebody's song between now and September 16th. You just might find somebody's son. It was not me. Shannon said that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving away from somebody's son and the entire shenanigans, South Korean court rules Baby Shark not plagiarized. South Korea's Supreme Court has dismissed the U.S. composer's claim that the creators of the viral children's hit Baby Shark plagiarized his work, ending a 6-year legal dispute. The court upheld earlier rulings in favor of Pink Fong, the South Korean entertainment company behind the globally famous song, which features the catchy do-do-do-do-do-do-do refrain. U.S. musician Jonathan Wright, also known as Johnny Only, argued that Pink Fong's 2016 version copied his 2011 adaptation of the traditional Baby Shark folk song. He claimed copyright over his interpretation, which featured a child-friendly sanitized version performed alongside children by the pool. Pink Fong countered that its rendition was also based on the same public domain folk song and therefore not subject to Wright's copyright. The Supreme Court agreed, ruling that Wright's version had not reached a level of substantial alteration from the original folk song to qualify as a separate copyright-protected work. First popularized at summer camps in the U.S. in the 1970s, Baby Shark has appeared in various forms over decades, including the French Bébé Requin and the German Kleiner Hai. Pink Fong's animated 2016 release, paired with hand gestures for children, went viral worldwide. By November 2020, it had become the most viewed YouTube video ever, surpassing 7 billion views. In January 2022, it became the first video to hit 10 billion views, solidifying its status as a global pop culture phenomenon. Pink Fong has since expanded Baby Shark into a franchise spanning more than 100 languages, live performances, merchandise, and even a feature film.
Okay,
Baby
so
Shark,
where do I start from?
baby.
Let's start from the origin of this song. The movie Jaws, which dropped in, I think, 1973 or 75, long ago, actually started this whole thing, because in Jaws, you could see the shark ripping people's arms off and everything. And then that brought about the whole baby shark, daddy shark,
Mommy
and,
shark.
and even the French one and the German one was done way back in the 90s. So it was after that, someone else did it in 2007, and that popularized it. But Johnny only recorded his non-dismembered version, which he said is child-friendly, in 2011. And Pink Fong recorded it in 2016, I think, yeah. So all of this is an evolution of an original folklore song.
In 1970-something.
Exactly. So now he has done this. He dropped this lawsuit like over 6 years ago. It's been in the court for like 6 years. And there's been a lot of back and forth, because as at today when I checked, Baby Shark on their official YouTube page has over 18 or 16 billion streams and counting.
Like children?
Yes, children. So that's the thing. You own phones, but children own your phones because they own you.
You know the interesting
so
thing?
the way he did his own, his video was of children, himself, and some adults by the pool. But this is animation. Children are moved by what they see. They want catchy
and what
things.
They hear, actually.
And then even the one on Coco Melon has, I think, over 4 billion streams.
You know the interesting thing?
It's crazy.
When I was watching, when I was watching it today, I mean, I went to check some videos there, and I stumbled on the Nigerian version.
Yes.
And I'm like, if they hear Grandpa Agbashak do, I wonder how they will start their loss. I don't think they will start their loss with, like, it's not going to be small. It's going to be very, very long. Because Nigerians took their own and twisted it entirely to fit the Nigerian audience.
Exactly. That's what it should be.
Everybody is twisting it to fit the particular audience they are trying to reach out to. And at the end of the day, I feel like babies thrive in versatility. They thrive in the different versions this thing can be. So please, let's let it go and just...
Well, the court's ruling it out. Their reason was actually because they said that the song is a common folk song, number one. Number two, there was no copyright. It wasn't copyrighted, and then all of his content was gotten from an original version. So those were two of the major reasons why they struck out the 6-year lawsuit. And so I hope he's okay.
It brings me to my point that if you have something, you know, working for you and something you think can thrive eventually, this is your cue to go and copyright it. Because you never can tell. It might not be now it will blow. It might not be in 10 years time it will blow. It might just be that thing that will give you your retirement funds. So please, go copyright it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's that about that on all the Tatafood that has been going on social media. We will be back with more social media madness on Social View after this time out.